know it's time to bring on a new major line inside of your dealership? You know, in the last 2 years, there has been this insane inventory situation that we've never experienced anything like it before. And as a result, inventory has been scarce. And as that has happened, manufacturers who you don't carry have been walking into your door and asking you if you'd like to be a dealer and promising you crazy amounts of inventory for your dealership. But what questions should you be asking yourself before you bring on a new major line? Well, today I want to cover 3 questions that should be at the top of your mind anytime you are starting to think about a new line for your dealership. Number 1, is this product complementary or competing to my current inventory setup? We want to make sure that when we bring a new product in that it is complementary, not competing with a product that we already have. Why in the world is that the case? Number 1, if we have a competing product, it creates lack of clarity, not only for you, your salespeople, but also for your customer. Find products that are complementary, meaning that we can say we have a customer walk in and they can get a full range of products from you at your dealership, and that you have products that meet their needs at every single price point. We want to be crystal clear that we are not looking at competing product lines, but complementary ones inside of the dealership. Number 2, if you could get your current inventory, would you actually think about bringing on this line? I had a dealership up in the north part of the United States recently who had a manufacturer reach out to them and say, hey, I can put 100 mowers on your lot if you sign up with us as a dealer today. He called us and said, what do you think we should do? Our team said, here is the question I'm going to ask you. If you could get 100 mowers from the manufacturers that you now represent, would you want this brand at your dealership? He looked at us and he said, no, not at all. Okay, that's not a smart move for you then. You've got to make sure that in the best of circumstances, you would want that manufacturer represented at your dealership if you could get inventory from your current manufacturers. Number 3, are you willing to support this product line for the next 5 to 7 years at a minimum? Like, this is no first date, make a decision and move on situation. No, this is a long-term committed relationship. When a customer buys from you, they're expecting that you, as a servicing dealer, will take care of their needs into the future. And what we see is that most customers will keep a outdoor power equipment product for between 5 to 7 years before they're ready to move on to a new one. So what does that mean for you as a dealer? That you've got to be willing to support not only parts, but also service for the next 5 to 7 years. Again, the manufacturers that you move towards in the midst of inventory struggles are the ones that you are going to have to work with for the next 5 to 7 years. So make sure they're manufacturers that you want to work with long-term in your dealership journey. So to recap, number 1, ask the question, is this unit product line complementary, not competing with the lines I already have? Number 2, if inventory situation wasn't really what we were dealing with right now, would you want to bring on this manufacturer? And number 3, are you willing to support this line for the next 5 to 7 years and give your customers the best experience? If you can answer yes to all 3 of those questions, by all means, go for it. Take on the line. However, if you are on the edge and say, Sarah, I can't say yes to all 3 of them, take a step back and reevaluate before you sign on the line.